Good afternoon, everyone. I apologize for last week. I know I was supposed to upload my video, but my camera actually ran out of batteries while I was filming the last video. I tried recording on my webcam, my iPad. It didn't really seem to work. So I got batteries Friday, and now I'm uploading today. And last week I was actually going to talk about forgiveness, and I'll talk about forgiveness this week. Now, forgiveness is something that we want. It is not something that we need. Now, don't get me wrong. Forgiveness is a nice thing to have to move on. But here's my message to you. Don't solely depend on forgiveness to move on. I remember being myself in situations where I depended forgiveness to move on. I was being taught the principle that if you do something wrong, you're supposed to apologize, and in return, everything will be alright. Now, I thought that meant if that person said, "I'll forgive you," everything will be alright. That's not true. For someone to forgive you, it may take a while. You shouldn't judge people about how long it takes for them to forgive you. You need to accept the fact that what you've done, the damage cannot be undone. It doesn't matter how great the damage is. Small, medium, large. Forgiveness takes time. And I know as human beings we want to receive something right away. We are naturally impatient. However, forgiveness is a good thing to have, and we need to pay the price if we want to receive it. In order for us to move on from a bad situation, we need to accept the fact that we cannot change the past. And we shouldn't feel guilty about it either. I know that guilt comes after the situation that happened. And you'll start blaming on these past mistakes. That's all natural. But there's only a specific time you should do that. And you can also worry about what's going to happen in the future, but that's really connecting to my old lecture about guilt and worry. The first step to moving on is just plain acceptance. Accept the fact that you did X and Y. Accept the fact that you've made a bad choice. Most importantly, forgive yourself. Everything is forgivable. Whenever you hear someone say, "Nothing is forgivable," that's not true. Even murder, even the highest degree murder can be forgiven. But it takes a whole lot of strength to do so. It does take strength. Believe me. I know what it's like to forgive someone. It takes a whole lot of strength. You don't want to forgive them at first, but it's the right thing to do. Because if I really hold that grudge, if I really held the grudge, it's not going to be healthy for me. I will be just living off the past of what has happened in this past life, where I can be focusing on the present life. Forget the past. We need to focus on the present. So, if you are the recipient of a bad situation, please give it your best strength and forgive them. Because it's better to forgive than to hold a grudge. A grudge can be very unhealthy. If you're in a bad situation that you've caused, don't expect forgiveness right away. Because forgiveness takes time and strength. To move on, all you need is acceptance and self-forgiveness. I thank you all for being patient with me. I apologize once again about my video being late today. I am actually surprised that my video on Evril was increasingly popular over the past 2 weeks. I hope that you guys are checking out her channel. She is doing a great job. I'm not going to just talk about Evril, because that's not what this video is about. I'm just thank you guys for watching the videos, and I'll be sure to talk about a more lengthy, maybe lengthy, but profound topic next week.